Today, I will present you the XENSIV BGT60UTR11AIP CSK kit. Join me as we explore the potential it holds for your next project. So, after opening the box, you will see two different boards. One is for the compute and connect, and the other one is for the sensing, where our BGT60UTR11AIP radar is. So let's start with this board. So we have an Adafruit compatible device, so you can plug any wing Adafruit compatible, and we can power this via USB or via battery with this connection right here. For the compute and connect parts, we have a so-called system on module. So we have in this pre-certified module here the PSOC6, which is dual core, low power. It has an ARM M4 and an ARM M0 Plus CPU inside. So the developer can select better the main CPU that they are going to use for their project. Also, it has an Wi-Fi and Bluetooth combo with integrated antennas. Then, on the back side, we can see that it has already a programmer included, so you don't need to buy any other hardware to program this device or debug it. We have also an Optiga Trust M device here from Infineon, so you can work with cloud systems, very secure and very fast. And this board also has a thermistor, so you can also sense the temperature on the board. On the other side, we have here the sensing board. So this is our BGT60UTR11AIP wing board, and it's powered by the state-of-the-art FMCW radar sensor. The name 11 implies that it has one transmitter and one receiver in a small package. Actually, this chip, which is 4 × 4 millimeters, is the smallest AIP radar chip on the market. This board is Adafruit compatible, and it integrates 2 configurable buttons and also an RGB LED. So you can configure, depending on the detected person, the approaching with different color code. So if it's closer, you can get it green, or if it's far away, you can get it red, or without presence, for example, even blue. So for the connection, we will need a micro USB cable, and for making the connection between both boards, you have to just plug it the only way it's possible. The other way would be you will have some pins showing outside the other header, so the only way is connecting like this, and you just push them together, and it's fine. Then we have only one micro USB, so you can also not go wrong. We plug it like this. And then on the other side, just to your computer. And that's it. To get started, the first step we do is to open our browser and we search for the Infineon Rapid IoT platform. So we click here and we have to log in. If you don't have an account, then you will have to create a new one, just click in here. In my case, I am already logged, so I will just log in with my Infineon account. Now we can see the Infineon Rapid IoT Connect platform. We have this little wizard after clicking on Add Device, where you can basically walk through the process. So let's provide a name for this kit. So I will put UTR11 CSK board. And then we will enter the serial number, which we can find on the MCU board. We have this serial number written there, and you will have to type it also there. So then you click on Next, again on Next, and then you will have to create a new network and add your Wi-Fi credentials, like the username and password. In my case, I already have it, so I will just select it from here, and I will click on Next. Now, after saving, it will start making a new firmware for this device, and you can track the progress by clicking on this plus symbol. So now, as you see, it's in progress, and after 2 minutes, it will be ready to download and be flashed into our device. Once the build status indicates success, we can download the firmware, so I will just click here and start download the firmware so we can install it. So let's open this file, and I will just extract it to one folder that I have here prepared, like this. Now I open this folder, and you have this program kit software that you have to just double click, and You only need the board to be connected via USB, and it will start flashing it. It will take up to 1-2 minutes. Upon completion, simply hit any key to proceed. So now we could actually disconnect the board from our computer and connect it to any other power supply USB or even with a battery, and then it will work anyway autonomously, and it will send the recording data to the cloud services via Wi-Fi. After flashing the board, you will see here the connection status that will change to connected. And now we can initiate the recording of the sensor data. For this, we have to click on the naming of the board here on the left side. So we'll click here, and we have here the attributes tab, where we can configure which sensor are we going to use. We have the thermistor, which is the temperature sensor, which is included inside the MCU board, but in this case we want to use the radar, so I will use the XENSIV BGT60UTR11AIP function. Then we have to scroll down and click on Save Attributes. Now the board is configured for checking the presence detection. So we will go to the tab of the presence, which is here on the top. Now we just go to this tab corresponding to the sensor we want to read, in this case the presence, and then we can here change between seconds or minutes, and we can see that the red line means that there is presence detected, and if there is no presence, then it will be green like in this moment. So we can also go to the temperature sensor, or if we have a different wing, we can go to the CO2 or pressure, but this is available only in different CSK kits. Typical use cases for this radar are presence detection, precise range measurements, for example for liquid level sensing, vital sensing, and even 1D gesture sensing. That's all for our XENSIV BGT60UTR11AIP CSK kit getting started video. I hope you find it helpful. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them below or join our community in the Infineon forums. Links for these resources are provided below for your convenience. To learn more about this product and its capabilities, please visit infineon.com/ccghz, and thank you for watching, and we hope to hear from you soon. Goodbye!